Hello everyone, I am Animesh, he is Chetan, Karthik and Adit, and we are the team Mental Blocks. And today we will be presenting our voting decentralized application. So first writing over the table of contents, first we'll be presenting the idea, then the problem statement, then our solution proposed and its usage and benefits. So giving a brief introduction, voting decentralized applications are the platforms which can be used for voting. It's different from the conventional voting which takes place in the electorate with the use of EVMs. So by deploying this decentralized application, we can revolutionize the election procedures taking as of now. So our problem statement is current voting system lacks transparency, security and trust. Like you might have heard of several cases of EVM tampering and vote manipulations. Also, there is in some specific regions of India there is lower voters turnout, and the public trust has been decreasing in the current election scenarios. And there are high costs, like there are many high costs involved in the conduction of elections. So, citing the data of 2014 Lok Sabha elections, the total electorate was 834 million, and out of which 551 million votes were casted, and the expenses involved were around 4,870 crores in 2014. But if we accommodate the inflation as of now, so it's more than 9,000 crores. So the current voting procedure is we present our ID, we go to our allotted polling booth, present our ID. If there is some fingerprint verification, or we just have a stamp on ballot papers. Ballot papers are maintained. We just go to the voting booths in the government schools or government offices. Our vote is captured in the ballot box, and afterwards the ballot boxes are transferred and the votes are counted. So our solution will be trust vote type. TVT. The EVMs will be revamped, established, which will be specialized for voting. So yeah, these tabs will be deployed at several booths like booth A, booth B, booth C, booth D. Booth A can be in some farther district of an MP. Booth C can be in some district of Maharashtra. Booth D can be in somewhere. And by the use of Dojima, we'll be centralizing everything. So in the past night, the rule of Dojima network will be enabling cross-chain interoperability, and we'll be using several multiple blockchains because the voters are not as cited before. It's around 850 million. So just in order to avoid congestion, we'll be using several blockchains, and by the use of blockchain, it will for sure ensure security, transparency, and trust. So now Chetan will take over and he'll explain the smart contract which we have built today.
So what we have created in our smart contracts is that we have used Dojima. So what Dojima will do, it will allow users to vote for the candidates. And for now, we have just used the concept of admin. So admin will initiate the contract, and it has the power to stop the contract in between if it has detected any suspicious activities. And in future, we will just remove the admin rules, and it will automatically detect any suspicious activities. And just for now, what we have implemented is we have created a smart contract. You can see the screenshots, and we have migrated the smart contracts, and it is ready to be deployed. So yeah, and what we will do in futures is that we have voter registrations. So initially we will just register for the voters, and based on the age and citizens and their eligibility criteria and locations also. And so in the last slides it has shown that there are 4 booths: booth A, booth B, and booth C and booth. So to maintain all this, we can't use the single blockchain. So we can use multiple blockchains to avoid congestions. And for that, we will use cross-network interoperability, which refers to the ability of different blockchain networks to communicate and interact with each other seamlessly.
Yeah, so just going over the procedure again. Candidates will be casting their votes using the tablet. Each of the polling booth will have its unique ID, and the card with the voter ID card will be having NFCs, which will just keep a count that the person has either voted or not. And the polling booth ID and the unique voter ID will be encrypted using some encryption algorithms. Like we can use SHA-256 to create a unique 64-bit address, and then it will be pushed in the blockchain. So, and the blockchain will be tracking the vote, and it will store all the transaction details like when was the vote casted and all. And live also, it's a futurist concept. Live results can also be displayed. Like we can have a separate tab or a separate screen which will be showing the live results, like how many votes have been casted and which party is leading, which party is right. Also, the system will obviously keep a track of which voter ID has already casted a vote. So, in order, and it will be implemented by implementing a validation algorithm. And of course, the counterfeit votes will be rejected. So, yeah, like talking about the deployment stages, first we'll be doing the vote, as Chetan stated, first we'll be doing the voter registration, and then we'll be verifying, like in the current scenario, Aadhaar cards have all the fingerprints and retina scan, so similar things we'll do for the voter ID. So just in order to make the voter ID a unique ID for everyone, and then we'll go ahead with the casting of votes from our TV. After that, all the votes are casted. Then we'll proceed with the counting of the votes. And just one more addition, like unlike the conventional EVMs as of now, the R tabs will be much accessible. So it's a futurist concept, like being our tabs, considering our tabs portability. The tabs can be taken to the less prone areas. Like there are some regions in VR where there is like 10% voter count, 20% voter count. So it's a futurist thing. Like the election commission personnel can just take the tab with him, and the PAN card, the voter ID card will act as a physical key, and the biometrics, and after which the vote can be casted at their convenience. Also, as we all know, like it will be having a much more speed and efficiency. Like both of these are like uncomparable. Like the conventional thing which we are following now, and the digital thing on the blockchain, it will be having much higher speed and much higher efficiency. So yeah, like our minimum viable product is Trustwood Tab TVT, and like as I cited, it will have its own unique ID, and the voter ID will act as a physical key for the tablet, and the NFCs will ensure that vote has been casted. This can be a dummy UI for our application for our tab. So yeah, like the benefits for using cross-chain can be, it will be reducing the election costs. As I cited, the election costs were over 8,000 crores, in which ballot papers, transports, and many things are involved. But if we implement a tab which with cross-chain benefits, so the cost will be reduced by enormous amounts. And it obviously automates the election process, so there is no need of counting the votes at the later stage, like in the conventional thing. The EVMs, all the EVMs are opened on a later date and the votes are counted, so this step will be eliminated. And of course, the need for printing ballot papers, printing of voters list, and the printing cost will be saved, and also the transport and railway. So the future plan can be to make our tab will be portable to take our tab to home and homes, where not at all the places, especially focusing over the places where there is low voters turnout. So just in order to strengthen our democracy and having a say of each and every one citizen, so we can just take the tabs to their homes and have them cast their vote. So yeah, like if we talk about the market outreach, we can start with implementing in some districts and then in holiday, and of course election happens in all over the world, so we can have a all world outreach. Yeah, that's for this. Thank you so much.